All right, and the piece we're showing you how to countersink today is this number 4, which ends up being over here, the horizontal stabilizer center angle, right? And so when we look at it on the page, we've got the instructions here, right? Countersink the 8 holes, and I say it on this other side as well, right? And so countersink, note the way these are turned, right? One is top, one is bottom, and how these pieces go together over here, how they come into these countersinks that are already in this other piece. So, all right, let's take a look here. We have the horizontal stabilizer angle. This is number 4, right? And what we have to do is countersink the first 4 holes according to the instructions. Now, we want to make sure, obviously, that we have identified what the top is, because that's where the holes need to go. And then we have the other one where we have the bottom identified, and that's where the holes need to go on it as well. Now, what we're doing here, I have a countersink. It's a 1/2 inch, 120 degree. This is a number 40 pilot hole that it's got. And of course the stop itself, the microstop. I got these off of Pan American. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna countersink these holes, and then I'm gonna clean them up with a 3.3 jobber bit as well. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the countersunk rivet that's gonna go through, and we're gonna test it afterwards. Now, the first time you sub this countersink, you can try it on a different piece of metal and make sure you're going correctly, but also do the fine adjustments. So this locking nut goes up, right? And then you can pull back on it and adjust the depth of the microstop, and that works really well. Again, take it shallow first, and then adjust it back if you have problems fitting this, but ideally the rivet should end up kind of flush with it. And I've already done a few here on this side, so you can kind of see what's happening there. Backside, of course, but here you can see what's going on with the depth there, and you'll notice that this kind of drops right in, sits flush against where it needs to go, and that's the goal here. So let's take a quick look here, and we'll do a couple and see how it goes. Okay, now what I've done here, the block of wood has a pilot hole in it, so I'm just making sure that I support the piece right when I do this drill. Pilot goes right in the hole, and then hopefully we get this pretty countersunk hole here, and plenty of depth on the material. Make sure we're good on the other side. So let's do the last 3 here, and then we'll do the drill on them. All right, so there we go. We've got them done, and we're gonna upsize, and then we'll test, and then we'll see if we need to go back or not with them. All right, let's take a look. And this is exactly what we're looking for, right? We're looking for a hole here where the rivet just sits nice and flush against it. Material on the back, and it just looks pretty good, right? So that's what we're gonna do for all of them. Just double check that fit, right? Make sure it's good in there, and yeah. I like it. So there we go, guys. That's how we're doing the countersink here on this piece right here for you guys.